Hey guys, JSimLady here. Welcome back. Today I am decorating Pixie Flats and Sundae Shores in this very cute Disney Dreamlight Valley speed build. Yes, speed build episode. So let's get into it. So for this one, it was really hard, I'm gonna be honest. It really annoyed me that I couldn't get rid of the Tigger game. What I really wanted to do was get rid of the Tigger game up in that little like area. I don't know, you'll see it in a minute, but in that little like tiny secluded area. And then I wasn't gonna put any of the kind of that right there. I wasn't gonna put any of the kind of, I don't know, I guess you'd call it like neighborhood decoration or like building decorations, whatever. The fake carnival prize thing and whatnot, because there's not enough here to make it look like a carnival. There's the prize area, and then there's the Tigger game and the test your strength, and that's it. That's literally it. There's nothing else, so it feels weird and unfinished. And I really would have liked to have gotten rid of the whole like carnival fair vibe and just used that area as an extension of the Sunday Shores area for the Pixies. But you can't get rid of the Tigger game, and if you block it off, you're gonna get a bunch of stuff spawning up there, which is gonna affect your spawn rate in the other areas. And I mean, if you want to build some of the furniture to add to other places in the game, you need those items. If you block it off, you're constantly moving decorations to get to that area, right? And you can still kind of see it there, even if you block off the entrance. And it's just a weird and random thing to have right there that you can't get rid of, right? So I decided to keep the prize counter thingy and the test your strength thingy and kind of lean into this area being a giant community park fair marketplace carnival area thing where it's mostly just non-interactive stuff. You just walk around and look at it. Because that's kind of all you really can do, honestly, with most of this. But I did make sure to put a lot of seats so characters can sit, and just kind of hang out or whatever. In the bigger area, I added a lot of those pixie flats, whatever, buildings, the fairy buildings to kind of fill up the area because it's huge. It's a huge area. And Tinkerbell's house is teeny tiny, which makes sense because she's teeny tiny. So I kind of leaned into the like nature park vibe again for that area as well. I tried to do a little something on the beach, which you'll see in a few minutes here. That area was hard, and so it's gonna remain kind of empty. I There's not a lot that I felt fit the vibe of what I was going for here to put on the beach. At least not for what I have unlocked and available to me and stuff. So it's kind of empty and boring right now. I may revisit it in the future and fix the beach area up again. But for now, it's just kind of, it'll have some um beach umbrellas with the towels or blankets or whatever, and then some shaded areas, and that's kind of really about it. I mean, what else are we gonna go down there for anyways? me personally, I feel like I understand why Wishblossom Ranch is so big. The horses need the space to be able to run and gallop in, and all of that, but at the same time, is it maybe slightly too big, perhaps? Also, they mixed like different fairy themes. I don't know how else to say that. So you've got this stuff here, and this is very Disney Pixie Hollow kind of vibes, right? The giant flowers and the big like water slide and terrarium house and the like rock house with the flower on top of it, all that kind of stuff. Very Pixie Hollow esque, right? And then you have these other ones that we've gotten. It's very cartoony. Let's put it that way. It's very 3D cartoony, like the Pixie Hollow version of Tinkerbell movies. Very 3D cartoony. And then they give us these other ones. We had a Star Path some time ago that gave us some fairy stuff, and you'll see it in a minute. It's like a pink upside down flower that makes a gazebo and a mushroom table. What else did they give us? I don't remember. Some lights. Oh, some lights like mushroom stems with string lights across them type of deal. But they're very like Peter Pan cartoony rather than Pixie Hollow cartoony, if that makes sense. And then they gave us more fairy stuff for free, just randomly with the Winnie the Pooh update and the Honey Glow Woods stuff. And that is also like Peter Pan cartoony, not Pixie Hollow cartoony. It's like the old 2D cartoon looking stuff, although it's not 2D, it's very much 3D, and so it does fit. But you know what I'm saying? The styling, the coloring of it, this stuff is all bright, like really vivid, like toddler toys bright. You walk down the infant and toddler section at Target or whatever, and you're bombarded by all these bright in your face colors, right? And that's what this is. But then this other fairy stuff that they've given is not bright. It's not in your face. It's not bold. It's more cottage core and kind of pastelly and I don't even know what else to call it, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? They surprisingly, at least to me, surprisingly, can kind of work together a little bit. I didn't think they would at first, but they kind of do. And I did mix them in quite a bit to kind of blend the two different styles together even more. But I know there are some more things that I need to unlock. I don't know if you buy them from the premium shop or if you unlock them by doing quests with Tinkerbell. Right now, I'm focused on doing quests with the Cheshire Cat. So the next Disney Dreamlight Valley live stream I do, I'll be working on the Cheshire Cat some more because I really, really, really want to get the uncrafting table. I have crafted so many things that I don't use that I would love to get rid of and get the resources back out of. So that's a little hint to you, a little shameless self promotion for myself to go check out my Twitch where I live stream. I try to stay pretty regular, although obviously I have a lot of health issues, and so I sometimes go a week without streaming or whatever if I'm sick. But I just recently started up trying to live stream much more regularly again. And so I have a few streams over there. I have a few ideas for more streams. I hang out over there on Twitch Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Central Time as often as I can, and then sometimes on Saturday mornings around 10 a.m. That right there, that's more of the Peter Pan cartoon coloring. The colors are a little bit duller, a little bit more woodsy and naturey, you know. Whereas, and the same for that arch that I put out, that little umbrella right there from the new fairy set that we got. Less bold, bright, in your face colors and more pastel-y. And yes, at this point, I'm just trying to fill space up and trying to use every available item because we really don't have a ton of items. Like there are some areas like the Frosted Heights, it's fairly small, and we do have a lot of winter and now frozen themed items that all go together well to create a frozen area, you know? But we don't have as much for the Pixies, at least not yet, anyways. So I did everything I could to fill the area in. I did leave a lot of open space. I'm gonna be honest, I'm the kind of person who likes a lot of open space. A lot of open space. And with Wishblossom Ranch, that makes more sense because we have the horses, and you do need to have the space to gallop with them. And a lot of the other areas in the game, I mean, I guess parts of Eternity Isle and Storybook Vale are kind of on the big side as well. And maybe they already knew. Like, Eternity Isle is not quite as big, but definitely Storybook Vale has some big areas to it. And so maybe they kind of already knew when they made it that horses would eventually be coming to the game. And they kind of were working towards getting bigger and bigger areas until, you know, we got Wishblossom Ranch stuff. And now, like, Honeyglow Woods is smaller again. So, anyways, that's it for the speed build. Okay, we'll start up here with the carnival fair area. We've got the sort of set decoration, I guess is what I call it, of the prize counter. I guess technically there's a couple of games here. I keep forgetting. These are games right here as well. It's not just a prize counter. And then we have the ticket thing. We have the test your strength thing. And then up here, we obviously have the Tigger game that can't be moved or anything. You can stick stuff in here, I think. I could be wrong. But it does spawn a lot of stuff, obviously, so you really don't want to block it off. Lots of area for the horses to run around in if that's what you need, but also I just like having open area because it's easier to see and move around and see everything I want to see and get to where I want to get to without everything being blocked. You know what I mean? Plus, we just don't have enough stuff to decorate with. Then we've got a little market over here. We've got blueberries and acorns. I wish they would have given us at least one more variant with maybe like, gosh, I don't know, maybe some other kind of fruit, I guess, and something else. I'm trying to look around to see what else the other variant might be. Maybe a couple other kinds of fruits. because it's just a whole lot of repetitive stuff, but it's still cute, especially with this little shelter area in between that the characters can sit and relax at. I really loved how this little spot turned out, even though it's mostly just for looks. But I did make sure to include lots of places for characters to sit at. So let's head over here. And I'm pretty sure we can get those lights up there somehow. I want them. I will definitely be filling up more areas with the stuff that we unlock from Tinkerbell, but until then, this is kind of all I have. So that's kind of why I also went with the more open theme. In the center of this area, which is the grassy area of Sunday Shores, I decided to do like a walk-through sort of nature park area. I thought that would be really cute. But then we also have benches going all the way around to sit and relax at as well. We've got a gazebo here to hang out under on hot or rainy days. You've got the fairy houses all around the different areas here of this giant biome. Plenty of places to sit. And then, of course, Tinkerbell's house. It's so cute. I love it so much. I wish we could go inside. I get why we can't. And they may very well change that in the future. But for now, we can't. But it's still cute to look at, right? I think so. So that's kind of that area. I did decorate this little spot here to go with that area. But it's more like a transition space. So I don't know what else I'm gonna put in there yet. But yeah, I mean, Wishblossom Ranch is huge. It's hard to fill all of it up, honestly. And that birthday dessert thing still gets me every time. Oh, let's go down and look at the beach. I forgot about the beach. Let's go check that out really quick. That's down here. We've got plenty of area for characters to sit. We've got some ice cream here. We've got some spots for the like Simba and Nala and all of them to kind of rest in the shade. We've got this where you can park a horse at on the beach if you want to come fishing, but have your horse shaded here on the beach. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's it for this one. If you have ideas for the rest, like the 100-acre fields and stuff, let me know, because I was planning on putting Pooh and all of them in there. Then I heard we'd have a portal that takes us to another world for Pooh, and I thought, okay, well, I'll use at least the Honey Falls for that portal area, but you can't. You got to keep it in the main valley. So I have no idea what to do with the rest of this part of Wishblossom Ranch. Help me out down in the comments. I will see you in the next one. If you enjoyed this video, if you're enjoying my channel, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.